Hello and welcome to GPTV on Monday the 14th of November. My name's Philip Kingston.
And I'm Gary Peer.
And we're kicking off another big week in Melbourne real estate with only 5 auction weekends to go till the end of the year. Gary, I can almost feel holidays beckoning.
Yes, the mistletoe is glittering and we're ready to go into the Christmas period, but we will be working over that time as well, Philip. But pretty much the auctions are all over till February, really, aren't they?
They are, but talk about auctions. What a big weekend we've just had. One of the biggest weekends in Melbourne for the year with in excess of 800 auctions on the weekend, Gary, which was actually 23% lower this year than there were this time last year.
Yep, it was down from last year, the offerings, but certainly a big thumper weekend for Gary Peer and Associates. We had 16 auctions in and around the local area, of which we sold 14 out of 16. That's somewhat of a almost 90% clearance, just underneath.
Huge effort, Gary, huge effort. And that's the second weekend in a row where we've had in excess of 80% clearance.
Fantastic. Let's talk about last weekend. We talked on GPTV last week about our feature auction, which was in Dalgety Street, St Kilda, and wow, what a feature auction it was, Philip.
That was one of 10 auctions I did on the weekend, and that was one of the more entertaining ones, I don't mind saying, because Dalgety Street is right in the action of all of St Kilda that it's known for. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, nothing that doesn't happen in Dalgety Street, St Kilda, and what a great auction it was. And ultimately was sold under the hammer, 3 or 4 bidders going hammer and tong, which was terrific, and some great footage.
Why don't we cut to that footage right now, Gary?
Okay.
Start me where you will, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty hard to insult a real estate agent. Welcome, thank you very much. $485,000 bids quite clearly there. Don't know where the bid is, but Deb does. 500 now, bids there at 5. I want to come and have a look at this buyer. Welcome to you, sir. Bids over here at 500. Love to have you back in it at 505. 515, 20 if you like. Even if you don't like, just have some fun. Show me the money. 20 is it. Come on a journey, sir. Why don't you say 530, sir, and shake it up a bit? $545,000. Right, are we on the markets? Yes, we're on the market. We're selling. We're not passing it in. Keep your dog restrained. You don't have a cent more. That's good to see. We've taken everything from you, sir. 556. I think this man's got it then. At 556. Going. Sold, ladies and gentlemen, and please congratulate the new owner, and thank you for attending another Gary Peer and Associates auction. Thank you.
I wouldn't mind just briefly talking about my Sunday, Gary. I had 5 auctions on Sunday. I kicked off at 10:30, then did an 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, had a break at 2:30 where I went and had a great cup of coffee, and then did a 3:30 auction. 5 auctions, 5 sales, and I went from Westbury to Beresford Street to Glen Ira Road to Ludbrook Avenue to Clarence Street, and it was great because we had competitive bidding on every one of those auctions.
Which is just fantastic. We've got some footage of Ludbrook Avenue also, which was a great auction in Caulfield South, sold under very competitive circumstances. So certainly that was one of our feature auctions on Sunday. But what a great day. Full sweep, clean sweep, 100%.
Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Well done, Philip. Great job.
Thank you.
This weekend upcoming, another interesting weekend, certainly not as many auctions as last week, but an action-packed one just the same. 5 auctions on Saturday, we've got 7 on Sunday, so 12 auctions, and a couple of feature auctions to focus on this week that we should talk about. One of those auctions is in Bentley East, actually, in Purtell Street. I'm going to have the pleasure of doing that one on Saturday, so we're looking forward to that one on Saturday at 11:30. And you're a busy man on Sunday, Philip. One of your feature auctions is in Sidwell Avenue. A favourite street of yours.
It is a great street, and we've had quite a lot of foot traffic going through that house. We've also got a big auction in the afternoon in Hellensley Road, which is a top position in Caulfield North, and it really is a fabulous house, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes as well.
Lior Samuel's busy on Sunday doing an auction in Hawthorn Road. We've had a lot of interest in that one, an Art Deco property situated in Hawthorn Road, and that is on Sunday at 1:30, so we'll be interested to see how that one goes as well.
And he's a great auctioneer, Lior, certainly one of the rising stars in Melbourne real estate, and it'll be, I'd welcome all viewers, if you've got an opportunity to go and watch him in action, certainly a great auctioneer.
I saw him last week in Warrigal Road, Cheltenham. He did a great job, and we're looking forward to seeing his skills in Hawthorn Road. So I guess for the sellers of 2011, the calendar's getting pretty tight now. You still can get in for the 11th and 17th of December weekends. or I should say 10th and 11th, 17th and 18th of December weekend. But certainly we are listing now already for February. A number of properties for February and March already on our books.
It's really quite amazing to be listing properties already for 2012, but that does seem to be the pattern every year, that we close off our books at the end of the year with quite a lot of stock listed for the next year. So for those of you that are thinking about selling, not too early to start thinking about a February or a March auction.
Look forward to seeing you next week on GPTV. Thanks for tuning in, and look forward to talking to you again on Monday next week.
Have a great week.
Cheers.